Well, back here at the city park, because it's been non-stop rain for the past couple days and everywhere else is getting blown out and really muddy, and this is the only somewhat clear body of water that I can think of. It's my only day off, so I wanted to get some fishing in. I'm trying to get a buzzbait fish this morning, and I'm also throwing the Lunkerhunt worm on the Hayabusa straight shank 2/0 FPP hook. Pretty dang sharp. Water level is really low here, but you always hear about these buzzbait fish when it's raining, so might as well give it a whirl. Coffee down here. This is a bait that I modified. It's that bleeding hook Strike King buzzbait. As you can see, I put the eel eliminator on it, and I also painted the blade blue. Don't ask me why, just trying out some different things. Alright guys, so this is a worm that I've been waiting to throw. It is the rainbow trout colored Yamamoto 5-inch Senko. I've had it for a while now, and I'm pretty excited to throw it. And of course, I gotta do the old bringing the bait through. Because somehow it was. I was wondering why I wasn't getting good casts, but that's how I Neko rig. I got my nail weight inserted, put the O-ring on, always hook point facing the tail. So I'm gonna make a cast, let it sink to the bottom. Then I'm just gonna give it some hops. Got him. First cast on the old Neko rig. All right. All right. Hey, man. Got him right in the hard part of the cheek. Worm's reusable. He's a little chunk. He's been feeding up pretty good. Nothing big, but hey, we'll take it, man. On a rainy day like this. Thank you for playing along, Mr. Man. You are a feisty little guy, aren't you? All right. It's pretty awesome. First Neko fish of the year. See how warm this water is anyway. There you go, boss. It's actually cooler than I thought it would be. The dang rainbow trout colored Yamamoto Senko, man. I've been holding on to them worms for couple months. So as you can see, all I'm gonna do is come right back through where I was hooked, and every time I Neko rig or wacky rig or anything, I try to get a little bite of the meat of the plastic. on the worm itself. I'll show you what I mean here. So instead of just going right there and relying solely on my hook ring or O-ring that could fail, I'm gonna go on the seam, the color seam, and I'm just gonna skin hook just under the plastic there. Just making sure I was recording. You could see the worms tore up a little bit, but we're gonna make it work it. One more fish at least, hopefully. With these, the only complaint I got against Yamamoto baits, and it's probably why they work so well, is because they're soft. Another thing I will say about Neko rigging is that I do prefer the VMC Half Moon nail weights rather than the Eagle Claw, like you know, the flush head nail weight. But the one thing that's cool about the Eagle Claws is that you can just take your snips out and cut it to size. Wow, those were really, really up shallow. You see that? Those are really shallow. But I think we're gonna get on some bites right here. Morning, sir. There's one. Little guy took my worm, little worm thief. We are on a Neko Rig bite today, guys. It's officially a pattern. Nothing big, obviously, but 2 is now a pattern. Thank you, dude. You little worm thief. And you took my O-ring. Little buddy. Man, I tell you what, again, Hayabusas, dude. And I'm a big proponent of the Eagle Claw Neko hook with the V, the Pro Lock V, but this is the first time I've tried these straight shanks because I was, at first, y'all saw me throwing the wacky, and I wasn't getting bit. But pulled out the rainbow trout, Neko Rig, and going to town. Get my O-rings out here. I don't want to bore you guys with this part. Okay, so we know we got fish out there, so let's follow up with the old Neko. Maybe we'll get us another one here. right, number 3. Oh man, all right, cool. I thought he swallowed it. It's number 3, guys. The old Neko coming through. Hold on, boss. I gotcha. Oh man, under the tongue there, that's a tough spot to get unhooked. Hold on, little buddy. I gotcha. I'm your biggest fan, man. Try to tell all my fish catches that. You're pretty. There we go. Spit that O-ring out, boss. There we go. You don't want to swallow no plastic. You don't want to swallow any plastic, buddy. Get you back in the water. You're a largemouth. You don't have that rough spot. Number 3 on the Neko Rig. Okay, bud. Okay. All right, boss. There you go. Woo. Well, guys, we got some weather moving in, so I'm gonna call it a wrap for this episode of Neko Rigging. I hope it was extensive enough. If you haven't tried this before, I hope the footage reflects, you know, the proper way to rig. In the video description, I'm gonna list all the baits used, as I always do, and the gear that I was throwing it on. I am using my rainy day gear. It's not, you know, my what do I want to say here, high caliber weaponry, but as you can see, it got the job done. And to me, a large part of that is you don't have to have the best rod and reel setup, but sharp, good hooks are very important. Not only does it help you to have a good hook up to land ratio, but it also is easier on the fish when you're having a sharp hook that just puts a nice clean puncture hole through, and it's easy to get out. You're not ripping their mouths out. You know, that's all they got to feel around and to eat. And you know, bass don't have arms to grab stuff. They can only use their mouth. So the sharper the hook, the better. Please don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know when I upload another episode. And probably not this episode, but the next one, I think, will be on 86. This will be 85, if I'm not mistaken. 86, we will do the drawing for August. So make sure you go back to episode 83, and in the comment section leave hashtag #FlippinKit, and you will be automatically entered to win this month's giveaway, as long as you're subscribed. To all my new subscribers, thank you. Welcome aboard to the Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show subscriber squad. I do giveaways once a month, and to everybody that's been here since day one, you guys are awesome. So that being said, y'all, I got too much stuff to do and not enough time to do it. So this is the Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show, out for now.